Yo, 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 yo. Yes, it is still not working. Why does it do this? Like it shows the chat here. Do I have to sign in? Maybe. Let's see. Also, hello. What up, YZ? It feels weird, but we'll give it a shot. Also, I'm not even 100% sure I remember my password here. Not much working on game code after eating an early dinner. Nice. Fun stuff. Oh, you know what? There we go. Two-factor authentication. Give me a second. Phone. Yes, this is me. Okay, we'll see if that works. How am I doing? I am pretty good, I would say. I feel like I've gotten a lot accomplished, a lot done, and... Oh, look at that. Lost. Great live, man. Thank you. There we go. I guess it works. I guess I had to sign in. Yeah, but for some reason I'm like have a lot of anxiety lately. Don't know why. There's a lot going on, I guess. I'm trying to balance stuff and figure stuff out and a lot of life stuff. So I think that is part of it. You know what it might be? We're gonna do one more test here. Test. Okay, yeah, no, it works. Okay, this had to be signed in, I guess. Which, I mean, makes sense, but also kind of weird because it could still see all the chat. But yeah, life stuff is making me anxious, but otherwise, doing great. Also, welcome to the stream, Lost. I don't think I've seen your face around here before, but welcome in. Haven't really done anything yet. We're looking at our live stream, yeah. We're doing a you can see infinity if you look closely enough. Hello. Is that it? Okay, there we go. All right, today, I think we're working on some more icons, or doing the icons that we were talking about the other day. I had a better document here. Give me a second. Better thing to look at. We're talking about different icons to do. We got these, but we have all the ones that are written here not crossed off that probably need to get done. And then these would be used for inside the card rather than having, you know, words. Icons instead of words. Try best to harness that anxiety and work your best. Using my own stress about life drives me to my latest coding adventure thing. Yeah, honestly, I've been doing that a bit. Some of it's maybe procrastinational activities. Like it's stuff that needs to get done, and it's probably arguably the most important stuff, but I'm trying to like get some house stuff done, like trying to get my house renovated, doing some like painting walls and stuff that I've maybe been putting off longer than I should. Well, definitely been putting off longer than I should, but I feel like that's not even the stuff that's bothering me as much, but at least I'm procrastinating in a way where I'm working, if that makes sense. But yeah, no, definitely been getting a lot done, and my new video is doing relatively well. I don't know how to feel about the whole new like A/B testing on thumbnails. I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff. But yeah, I'm doing fine. Feeling very productive, so if nothing else, that's good. So yeah, now the goal is to work on some of these icons. The other things I could also work on, which are unrelated, to this sort of thing, is I want, well, I kind of have it here, abilities, right? We don't have abilities in the game yet, but there's a potential that that could be something I add. I think it's highly likely, because even if it's not exactly in ability form, there's going to be something like it to help future-proof and prevent things like bridge, because we talk about bridge too much. So that would help, and then what else do we got? We have I kind of want to do new positive and negative I guess status effects, or death effect, defeated effects. No, I spelled all that wrong. There we go. So but yeah, so that's what we're working on. Just lots of art, I think, for the most part. But yeah, no, definitely good to channel that stress in a positive way. I mean, the reason you get stressed is because you need to, it's your brain telling you to do the right thing, you know? In a sense. Obviously it can backfire and be wrong, but negative emotions are there to protect you. And in theory, help you, despite them seeming bad. Which is kind of a cool concept. And I don't know, sometimes I like think of those kind of things. I'm like, how can I use that as a game mechanic? Because I kind of want to have like not like mental health exactly, but I want more mental stuff in Soul. It could be interesting to just have that kind of stuff. Potentially as mechanics, although I already feel like I'm like way too scope creeped on Soul. I think my next video is just going to be me talking about like, not scope creep, but trying to problem solve and like figure out how to get my game working. I think I kind of want to do another video on what's it called? Mechanics versus story again. Because I feel like I have a lot to talk about with that. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. We want to look at, I know you're just staring at a blank canvas right now, and I apologize. Card It's not card art. Card layouts. No. God, I need to reorganize this. Card layout. There we go. Okay. We have... I'm going to just import all these in here so we can keep them... sort of organized. And like similar sized and whatnot. And then lastly, this guy. That's hero structures. Honestly, I might want to just bring up like this. Because I think I'm gonna want to just reuse these gems. I guess first one I'm gonna do is units, which I believe I'm just gonna use the unit icon. I'm just gonna use this guy. Did I keep it the same? It's slightly smaller. Which is fine. I think. Yeah, it's just a smidge smaller. I think I had to make it smaller for a reason, but if I convert this to a smart object, it does. Look at that. Yeah, just reused it. Kind of forgot that's what I did. Okay, so that's gonna be the unit icon, but I need something to go inside of it because right now it's just kind of. Maximus the other day was saying something like, well, we're talking about like little people, right? So I think option one, you know, we just have like a little guy, right? I guess it's like, obviously we're gonna make this better, but option one is like a little guy. I think that's gonna be hard to see and like really, I mean, I guess it's not, wouldn't be too bad if it was like that. It's a little out of proportion, but a little wonky. So my worry with this, at least this posture that he's got, is that when it's really small, it's kind of hard to tell the... I guess it'd be a little squashed. It's a little bathroom logo guy. Something like that. Which I guess that works. The only thing I want to see is maybe the same sort of thing. In fact, let's just do this. If we kind of do the same deal, except kind of T-pose it, does that... I think it's more of like a circular like icon, right? It's more balanced. It's less like vertically, whatever. Vertically balanced, I guess is the right word. This is a little bit more kind of like that. I think that's kind of cute, kind of good. We give him the neck. Maybe, actually. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm just gonna take that and I'm gonna put it into what's it called? Illustrator. Link these. Alright, so these ones we need to do. We'll do all the brainstorming now, and then we'll do all the boring, whatever after that. Just thinking this through. Okay. Spells. Honestly, I should just copy all this and just throw it into a text document here, or text here. Alright, those are the things we need. Can we... Isn't there like a... Yeah, there we go. No, not that. There we go. These we'll worry about later, these things at the bottom here. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we'll get to them today. I'm already over-scoping what I want to do today, but it's okay. No one has to know. I say to my stream. Okay. There we go. Units. Control, I believe. Yeah, control. Hero. Structure. Weakest. This is weakest Z, but you know, here we are. Okay. All right, what do we think for... So I guess I have power level. I'm very much considering changing what power level looks like, because both the attack icon and power level are the exact same icon with different things. Although I don't think I'll ever have... I don't know if that really matters. I think it's probably okay. I just need some sort of... I'm trying to decide if that needs to be different. I mean, honestly, I could just see power level being like, what's it called? I'm trying to remember my font name. Yes, texture area? I don't know, whatever. I can't remember what it is. Bold. It's just PL. I mean, that could easily be the icon right there. I think it is bold. Now that I'm thinking about it. I'm wondering if just having that is cool, or if we want to do like some sort of a symbol. My other thought is maybe make it a little more themed toward the bring this in. We can make it more this sort of spiky crystal themed if we wanted to. I do think that kind of would maybe make it a little less noticeable, I guess. So we'll think about that. Spells. I could potentially see reusing my soul icons. I could reuse the damage icon. Just ripping myself off, basically. Although this is see, it's a second card building icons. I need to like reorganize some of this stuff too. Stat icon, no. Secondary icons. I was thinking maybe this guy. Oh god, that's huge. I don't know why I made these so big. I guess for videos, but like I could use that for spells. I think that's a decent one. Unless I just want to do like fire or something, but I think that's pretty cool. Gods, I was thinking of using like, had like a symbol I included on one of my cards, which is just 3 interlocking rings. I think that might be the god symbol. I think that might be gods. We'll link these 2 layers. Power level something like this. Again, we might do something different than just PL. It's a thought. Spells. I think something like the damage icon here. Is it that exactly? Probably not. Oh, maybe. It's a good icon. And then we get to the old god stuff. I think for the old god we use the I think we just use the symbol for its art for the god of Entropy. Because obviously like, you get pretty abstract with some of the stuff. Like But I think just this little cube shape, right? In fact, I probably can just do this easily. God of Entropy. Copy this. Clear. Do you clear? There's always so many buttons when you right click on that. It gets confusing. Old guy would be something like that. I feel like we'd probably have a different shape language. Because I think, like, all these are going to be squares, right? All of these, with the exception of power level, all these should be something. I don't know. I guess like all unit related things are circles. What is unit effect? Oh, right. These would probably all be different. I guess. I don't know if the card would be separate. But at the very least, those would be there. Units would be in this zone. Select everything. This is just planning. That's all this is. We are just planning. Sometimes it's all you need to do. Just have a good plan. Okay, so I don't want to keep hitting the wrong thing. These are their own shape. These are all circles. And then these are different. These are definitely different. I guess we also have, yeah. And then who knows what these are. Well, this one's a diamond, obviously. Obviously, oh god. Obviously, we have triangles to work with. We got plenty of different shapes, obviously, but I almost like the idea of doing like diamond shapes for monster things because they're, you know, the same type of thing as this, except just turn on its side. And triangles are kind of hard because it's hard to display information inside of them, you know? So I think there's just not as nearly as much space. So I think these could probably all be diamonds. I do like that there's like a distinction, right? these icons get kind of weird. Maybe I'd make these triangles. Just to be different. Card, I don't know. Card might be a circle. And then defeated effects. I literally have no idea. They could even be like a weird crystal shape. I don't know. Looks like a bird. Maybe. Those are thoughts. As for the icons themselves, we got Old God. I think... I mean, what? Old God Land, I almost feel like could just be like a... more destroyed looking land. Maybe. Or maybe we go with the volcano route, right? We do like I don't know, something like that. I feel like it could be good. Old God structure. I honestly kind of feel like I like the idea of the amplification tower thing. Like one of these. It's literally my background. This guy. I could literally just copy that. I feel like that could be kind of cool. How this ended up, I don't know. Let's just copy it. I have the technology. Amplification tower. What's the chances the line art is separate from everything else? I'm gonna guess low because I've already done this before. There it is. I think it's something like this as an icon. It's a little more complex, but we can simplify it by just, you know, making it one color. Or like one shape, I guess, right? Honestly, the better way to do this. Just go like this, like this, like this. I. Just done that at the start. Okay. There we go. I don't know. Maybe that works. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Minions. It's a little harder to know. And monsters. I mean, one option is like for minions, we take the endling and make it real small. He's the only one that's separated on his own thing, isn't he? Alright, let's just copy this group. Merge group. And let's do a color overlay. Make it white. And that feels like too complex for an icon, though. That's my only worry. And kind of not super readable from far away. But right now it's the best I've got, so we're gonna go with that. We can probably simplify it a bit in when we vectorize everything, but monsters. Like we need to just do this. Got everything. You know what? We're just gonna merge everything. Destructive editing. Gotta love it. Monsters, I don't know. I mean, I could probably just... I'm almost thinking like World Ender. Guess that's the line art for World Ender. It's funny just seeing the line art. It's not perfect. In fact, it's pretty bad. Kind of does look like a weird dragon. I think he actually was supposed to have wings originally. Like I was trying to give him wings and tentacles. Let's extrapolate from here, right? I think the idea is like a head. Then like tentacles. That might be too difficult, so maybe like the concept is like just do some tentacles. Oh, that might just look like fire. Actually, I have a better idea. We can use the Wrath icon. It's not perfect. I think it kind of works. Looks better in white, actually. I feel like minions needs to be better, but other than that, those are okay. Now the question is what colors to go with these. Kind of like maybe doing like opposites of these three. Although spells, This is where we get weird. I think spells should probably be blue. New layer. Spells could probably be blue. It feels magic-y. Gods. Maybe gods are just like, oh, like a. Ooh, I guess it can't really be white. I mean, I'm almost thinking like a yellowish, but I guess it can't be exactly yellow. Because we have yellow. They could be red. Roy G. Biv. Red, orange. Blue, indigo. What could they be? They could be red. They could be, I guess, like more of an orange. I guess like maybe this sort of color. Oh, it's kind of like the yellow there. It's definitely a yellowy orange. I could see them being like a light gray though. It'd have to be light enough, like I guess a medium, maybe slightly light to medium gray. I think it'll probably be fine. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Just gonna pick a lighter gray to start, but it'll probably have to be slightly darker just to make the icon show up properly. Let's see, monsters. I mean, maybe this is where we kind of just go opposite colors. What's opposite yellow? Purple. It's like a purpley icon. Minions. I mean, maybe like more of a pinkish. Structures opposite whatever is gold or yellow. I don't know if I love that for that. Maybe go more of an orange. I mean, at certain points, like, although maybe I like that better for the Old God Land. Yeah. I did end up using red for the old gods, like the God of Entropy. I feel like that works. What would structures be then? Kind of on the edges of... sorry, I didn't finish my thought. We're kind of on the edges of like the color wheel, right? Like, usually look at this as a color wheel. I was just curious what some of these are. Yeah. So, I mean, we got... Trying to decide what I'm trying to think here. Yeah, we got, like, you know, this spectrum, right? So maybe it's kind of like this sort of color. Except more pastel, probably, because that's kind of the vibe. It's like one of these. That feels in line with the color consistency there. And we're kind of all just making this up anyway, but... Now, these are where it gets kind of confusing. Because these are more abstract, right? These feel less like... These feel very less... I mean, it's something completely new, right? For cards, I do have a icon already that I'm using for Soul, so... that should be easy enough to do. We could do, let's go to Soul for a second. I am failing here. God. Soul game. Definitely have the stuff too buried. It's like some of the stuff I access so much, but it's so far down in my queue. Is this secondary? No, I didn't think so. It is more of a, yeah. I got a few. I think this is the one to do for, oh God. This would be the one to do for cards. Just the fanned cards. Ends up being pretty small, but I think that's okay. So that would be that. That's done. Now unit effect, triggered effect, and ability. Those get confusing because I don't know what I would do for those. I don't know why I'm bothering moving this stuff over, but it just felt right. I'm gonna save this. File, save as. Not there. We want Armies Entropy. Icon. Brainstorm. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to say exactly what I would do with these. And honestly, I think each of these might be a different shape. Like, unit effect would probably be... Why can't I draw? It's because I'm selecting something. Probably be a circle. Triggered effect would probably... Maybe it could be a triangle, and ability would probably be a square. For these three. Unit effect. Yeah, those are kind of abstract. Honestly, I'm gonna think about those, I think, and then probably come back to them. Because right now, I don't know. It's too much thinking. So let's, yeah, I think I'm okay with most of these. And the nice thing about all this is it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be just that. You know, like it doesn't have to be, this doesn't have to be the end all be all. I can redo it. It's not all that much work. And, yeah. So let's start with spells first, right? So we can do this. Save as. What's the structure icon with gem? We want spell icon with gem. And then we delete this. We'll leave the structure there for now because we want to make sure the sizing is right. And then we bring in. We need. You know, I'll just show this so I'm not like doing nothing. Yeah, secondary icon. So we want the damage icon. We're gonna open that up. It's gonna take its time. Loading. It's taking its sweet time. There we go. We need this icon, but we don't want our trusty hexagon here. And you know what? We're just gonna do it as is here. I was tempted to change the color, but I'm just gonna change it after. Save as, or actually no, we want to export it. Export as. Let's say no hex. Stealing assets from one game, put them in another. Asset flipping my own game. I think I like a little bit over the line, so let's make do. I think that's good. And then we do a color overlay and delete that. I don't know how I recolored these. I'm kind of wondering if how did I do that? I think I just did a hue and saturation adjustment. Color, or sorry, adjustments, hue saturation, and then just shift it. I'm looking for like a blue, I think. Colorize. Kind of want a deeper blue. Can I? I don't know. I kind of wish I could. I thought there was a way to like, how does this work? Why can't I use these? Oh. I guess what I do is we go like this. We create a new thing. Take the color we want it to be. There's probably a better way to do this. But once this color matches that, then we're good. Alright, we need definitely more saturated. Just trying to color match. That's pretty good. There's a better way to do this, but just out of curiosity. No, okay, that's not what we're looking for. Well, no, that's not it. I mean, hold on. One other thing. Let's see if there's a I think there's a recolor option somewhere. Adjustments. Don't. Oh, color match. Ooh, okay, hold on. That. What is this doing? Oh. Oh, okay. Spell icon. Two. On. That is what we're looking for, but on. Color match. Let's try this one more time. We want I should close some of these things because I am losing my mind. So that works, but it's not really what we're looking for because it's changing the like almost all the color. Yeah. We're better off just doing it the old-fashioned way. There was a way to do, or am I thinking? I think I might even be thinking of Paint and not Photoshop. I was like, there's a way to like color over something, which is funny. In my old sprite making days. So it looks too saturated though. Maybe that's about right. I guess it doesn't have to be like perfectly the same, but like I kind of want it to match like this guy. Let's take a look at something else here. Let's go to art. Let's go to it's not card art. It's probably wait, that's literally the thing. Oh, I literally have this open. Okay. Did I name these the same thing? I really did. That's funny. No. Okay. Trying to see if I did anything special to get these to match, but I didn't really match anything, so never mind. They're slightly a different color. I think it's okay. Said I want to try it. Oh wait, what if I just did? What if instead? Hold on. There might be a better way to do this. There's always a better way. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I'm just being dumb. All right, we black and white this, and then we take the color we want. Just cover the whole thing, and then we do what color? And then we make this only over here. Is that about right? Doesn't look right. Hue? Saturation? Let's group all that. I want to put this next to here. It's a little light. It's got the same vibe, but it's a little light, and I don't know why that is. It could potentially be because I was using a different color here. No, it's the same. Let's try this. Let's close some of these. No. 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 Okay. That makes it easier. How do we feel about this? Feels more desaturated. Once we figure out this process, it's just going to be as easy as just copying and pasting it over. I think part of the thing is we're losing some of the that actually might be it right there. We're losing some of the values because some of these have like a slightly warmer or cooler tone, and so just overlaying the color on a, see, that's much better. Yeah, so basically what's happening here is these, because they're black and white, you lost like the slight like variance because this is slightly cooler color and this is slightly warmer color. And so when I overlaid it, it ended up looking, I don't know, flat, more flat, because I was just using the color value and not the luminance. So that's the ticket right there. That's the new icon. Maybe make this a smidge smaller. All right. File, export, PNG. Nope. Funny how sometimes the answer is much simpler than you think it is. I'm losing my mind, as per usual. It happens once per stream, you know? Or maybe multiple times per stream. Who's to say? We want to name this spell underscore icon. Okay. What else we got? Next, the gods icon. All right, to Illustrator. We're gonna use this as a starting point. Just because I like to keep all my icons kind of in the same realm. Actually, out of curiosity, okay, yeah, that may be dumb, but save as. Just a lot of pathing around, a lot of file exploring this stream. Me trying to remember my whole file structure. It's super exciting. Keep clicking on not the right thing. We want gods icon. Okay, step 1. Start with that. We just want some circles. Oh my god. It destroyed everything. I don't think it's really even worth putting in our reference because it's literally just 3 circles. I think the way to do this is actually, rather than, we wanna, I think it's under properties. Yeah, stroke. We just want, no, something like this. It might be too big of a stroke. Is that lightning? I think it means may have seen lightning. What do you know? Alright. Then, oh, actually, I want this to be nada. No fill. That's definitely lightning. Can I have it so these all align? I struggle with this program a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's so similar to Photoshop, but slightly not. And it's like certain buttons just don't make sense to me. Okay, see, I was trying to line it like that, but that doesn't work because we need to get the inner alignment here. So we're just gonna eyeball it. And we're gonna hurt some people who have OCD probably. But I am okay with things being good enough. And that seems pretty good. I do want to resize it slightly. You can see me fight the program again. See, like, it keeps selecting stuff instead of moving it, and dumb things like that. Yeah, the idea of this is trying to be, or this is the symbol for the god of order, which isn't one we have in Armies against Entropy, but that's kind of the idea. It should be something that we have. All the gods and stuff are actually ones that are used in used in my D&D campaign, actually. I kind of almost wonder if I want this to be asymmetrical, despite symmetry making sense. I kind of almost want it to be like, no, we're just doing that. The question is, what does it look like from far away? Perfectly fine. I'm just trying to decide if the ring thickness is right. Let's go with 100. Call it a day. All right, we're hiding this. We are actually making this white. Nope. We want this to be white. And then we're saving, and we're exporting as a PNG. Probably doesn't make sense to actually use PNGs here, but here we are. Okay, another new one. Save, and then we want to save as God icon with gem. Save. This one, honestly, I might just make, well, let's try this. Out of curiosity, what happens if I do this? Yeah, it turns black and white. Is that completely true though? Like, what's the difference between that and like doing the black and white? I think this is slightly lighter. The problem with it being gray is it does make it look less like a gem. I feel like makes it look like a rock. I need my new icon. Close it slightly off. There we go. Something feels off about it, but I don't know what it is. What if we... What if... So that's cooler, but of course, it's gonna be too bright. Again, I don't know if this ended up any different than where we're at before, but maybe slightly. I want to look at, because this is something I drew on here. I want to look at the player cards. Heroes. I want to look at, see on the cleric. Ah, you know what? The difference was I drew the symbol upside down. Does that change anything for me? Does that make me like it more? It does. Wildly enough. Upside down looks better. All right, well, we're gonna go with that. Export G. We want to name it God underscore icon. I just typed that out, but for some reason I decided to copy and paste it. Okay, moving on, moving right along. Anything we can do as we do this? We can actually input the actual finished ones into this document, and it'll look cool. Let's see what they all look like together. And spells. Oh, sorry. Ugh. I need to drink some water. I don't necessarily see all these needing to be used all the time, but or even some of these maybe not even at all, but it's worth having them. Oh man, sleepy, sort of. All right, well, that's looking good so far. Monster time. Monster time. monster icon. Okay. It's so small. You can't even see it because it's... Control, Shift, no, Control I, Control C, Control V. There we go. It's like I cannot see it at all. I probably could have just grabbed it from the card itself, but now it's sort of abstracted a little bit. That's okay. We just need it as a reference. Pen tool. Although honestly, I really should. Because it's gonna be easier to do this way. Of course I closed the thing I needed. Old god, no, not the old gods. We want spells. Let's open this back up. Wrong thing. Surprising that this is so small compared to that, though. Which means these icons are way too freaking big. I honestly don't know how big they are. It's probably like something stupid. It might be 1,000 by 1,000. Which is huge, but I feel like I don't know. Doesn't matter. All right, new layer and pen tool. I should probably learn to use brushes in this program, but here we are. We're gonna do this. Can always simplify it later. And tweak it and whatnot. Okay, got that. It's clearly not very it's not a lot going on with it. That's all I'm trying to say. And it's definitely not symmetrical, is what I'm really trying to say. That's okay. Honestly, probably what we do is we actually just delete one of these. I do want to... There's a way to simplify them, and I'm blanking on how that is done. Ooh, God, my hands are getting sore. It's why I wear these freaking glove things. Transform. You know what I never did? Never said I was going live. I'm gonna do that real quick. Not that really matters, but really need to get this like a bot set up for this. I always freaking do that. I always hit control in Discord, which control like number, which sends you to the Discord server represented by that number, which is wild. I want... Let's do this. Oh, I want to do that. Beautiful. I don't hate it being completely janky. Oh, that's neat. The little face. Little face guy. It's actually just the art from the Wrath icon, or from the Wrath card. But I just want it to be yeah, I just wanted it to be I figured it would made sense for the for this. Gonna do a little bit of tweaking, and then should probably move that. A little tweaking, a little mirror imaging, and should be let me zoom in here. And we should have something we like. Yeah, just working on the different icons for each of the things. Yeah, got all these two done. Yeah, just plugging away. There is a way to like oh, simplify. I don't know if it's gonna let me. Although I'm not selected. That's not how this works. Okay. If I do simplify, kind of works. Let's see if we can get this to work a little better. I think it might be easier to go the other way around, but also, it doesn't exactly have to be this. Ad inserted. Oh, look at that. Were you just hit with an ad, YZ? If you're still here? I'm very curious. Guessing you were, because it did just say there was an ad, but... kind of tempted to turn them off and not have them on. Because I kind of doubt they do all that much, but... that wasn't about to get... okay, yeah, I don't know. Weird. Yeah, I'm like trying to debate whether I want them or not. I'm kind of wondering how much I actually care that this icon is like super nice, because it's gonna be like so much smaller than it is right now. Eh, I don't know. I'll make it work. Sometimes it's nicer to have higher resolution assets because, I don't know, you can use them for other things. I'm just matching it up to like the thing I drew, which doesn't really even matter because it's not symmetrical. So it's just like, does any of this really, am I doing anything right now? I don't know. We're just doing things, you know? Yeah, lucky. I figured you meant that, yeah. Figured that's what you meant. guess I'm just smoothing this out slightly. It's like the whole goal here. I think I said this last time, but nice part about monsters is they don't have to be perfect. This is an icon for monsters, so it too doesn't need to be perfect. Well, you might get hit by an ad in another 40 seconds, according to this. I wonder if it knows I'm not talking. I've kind of gone silent. I apologize. I'm just, I've run out of things to say, I think. It's not ideal for streaming, but sometimes it's just how it is. Ad inserted. All right, there we go. There's our scary monster. It is nice that I can like delay the ads though if I want to. I can click a button to delay them. That's pretty nice. Okay. File. Save as God. Monster instead of God. Monster icon with gem. Save. Okay. You were so still for a moment. I thought I paused. Yeah, I kind of am. Yeah, my brain is slowing down, and my conversation is slowing down. I have started to run out of things to talk about. What are you working on, YZ? I know you said you're working on your project, but what specifically? What you working on? What you making? So doing some coding? Pink is not the color I want here, but did I do recent? What did I do here? Color. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Maybe this is a little big. It's kind of funny. Just have an icon with a little scary face. I was working on an options menu, but my brain was saying no, so now I'm just doing a design project for an idea and had for what I'm calling a scout vehicle. Interesting. Sounds cool. So just like, are you drawing it, or are you just like writing out stuff? So I'm design project, right? Yeah. Sounds cool though. I like design. Design's pretty rad. Export. Is that actually what I did? Yeah, color. Yeah. Yeah. Export PNG. This is monster underscore icon. Save. I really don't need this open. No, I'm just gonna leave it open. I don't care. More like a parts list. Like I know what I want in LS-based engine and H1 portal hubs. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Okay, sorry, I was just wrapping my head around that. Car talk a bit over the head, a little bit. I understood through context clues, but yeah, not particularly a car boy, you know. Like I know enough to get by, but but not particularly someone who knows all that much about cars. Look at all these icons. Look how pretty they are. Sort of a car meets a tractor thing, but yeah, details can be a bit much for most. Yeah, for sure. I feel like I could wrap my head around it if I tried, but just something that's not like, I don't know. It's not really, just hasn't interested me, I guess. It's not like I find cars uninteresting. It's just like I don't know, my brain's somewhere between like technical and artistry, because like I just opened GeForce Experience. Like, I feel like I have the capability to be very technical, but I usually don't want to be. Although I guess, you know, I'm designing a game, so it's like, that's pretty technical. So I don't know. Sometimes technical stuff I like, and sometimes I don't. I couldn't tell you why I like sometimes and some other times, and you know, the whole deal. I'm still not sure how I feel about this little minion as the icon, but we're gonna roll with it. Should be pretty easy. In fact, I don't even know if I'm gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna vectorize it, honestly. It's large enough resolution. I don't think it matters. Let's give it a shot. Let's just do it this way. The music is looping yet again. Well, yeah. Big yawn. Goes my camera. We just want to take one of these guys, and we want to just do a new file. Sure, clipboard, paste it. We're gonna make it a smidge bigger. As long as it's square, I don't care. Why is it auto generative fill always now? I really don't like that. It made it weird. It's just a long boy now. Oh, generative fill, what are you doing? It's just a long boy. I just don't understand why it does that. I don't want it to generative fill. I mean, sometimes it's nice. Don't get me wrong. I like generative fill. It makes things much easier sometimes. But, is not what I want right now. If I color overlay, is it actually slightly translucent? No. Okay, that's done. Yes. All right, save as. I want to check some. Wait. New thing. Interesting. What was I trying to do? Oh, I want to check. Trying to figure out, like, I know you can, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what music you can play on live streams and stuff. I wonder if Spotify has, like, can I just search for, like, yeah, I'll figure it out later. Okay. We want Minion. We decided Minion was going to be this sort of pastel pink. Let's see how that looks. Kind of looks a lot like the other one. Can we make it lighter? This is color overlay. That's kind of more the color I was going for. Go with that for now. These don't need to be as perfect because it's not trying to replicate a color that have in existence, I suppose. I don't know. Here we are. Shoo doo 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 doo. You know what I just realized I forgot to do? I said I was going to make these different shapes. And I think I do want to do that. Do I want it a different shape? Or is it good to have all the targeted ones their own shape? I kind of guess I like that, because like if it's all like picking a specific type of card and all being square, kind of feels right. So I think I'm just gonna stick with it, and then different indicators can be different shapes. Gods look right for triangles if you do go a different shape. Yeah, but I don't want like them all to be like a different shape per thing. Well, I was thinking like, so I was thinking like, you know, humans are one shape, or like players I guess are one shape, monsters are another shape, and then like different indicators are, you know, potentially other different shapes. But now I'm thinking maybe it makes most sense to have all the, like, these are types of cards, right? Does that make sense? Like, types of cards are squares, whereas, like, power level is its own thing. The circle ones all deal with different, like, unit amounts, right? And then maybe the rest of these is like a different shape instead, and then it's all like based on, I mean, maybe it's this diamond shape, right? Where it's all based on like card effects, maybe. I probably could use triangles in some cases though, because like that's like one shape I haven't really used yet. That is slightly transparent, but it's okay. Is it okay? Different categories makes it easier to tell what type you have if you have symbols. Yeah, so like the idea is like, yeah, you'd have, yeah, so the shape is the shape of the icon is the, I guess what you said, different categories makes it easier to tell what type you have if you have different symbols. Yeah, so like the symbol inside the shape is different, right? So that in theory should cover it, whereas like the square is telling what type. Like the first shape is like the type, right? So like the square would be like it means card, right? And then the thing inside of it means subtype, and then the color, yeah, okay. So I think that makes sense, right? That seems good. I think that seems like it makes logical sense in someone's mind. Okay. I'm just curious if this looks any better. No. File, export, PNG. Shape equals type, symbol equals job, color equals something. I think the color and symbol both mean one thing. Whereas the shape is the type, right? Because so like it would be maybe the type of card, or the type, and then the symbol means like class, right? The symbol and color means class. Because the idea with the color is like we could just use color to identify everything, right? We could just have like different colors mean different things. But I think the goal with having both colors and shapes is there's the whole like colorblind issue, obviously. Like if someone can't tell the difference between these two colors, you know, that could be a problem. So you have the shapes there to back you up. I feel like those are too similar of colors there. I might want to change that. In fact, I think I'm going to. I'm just trying to decide what color that should be. I kind of want it more of a pink. Like, I think I just want it more pastel-y. So maybe the thing to do is go like... Oh, color did make me think of something. If you go to Pilestone, you can upload an image to see how colorblind people see different types of colorblindness. Yes, yeah. I've tried that before on like one of my other, I think on my soul cards, I think. But yeah, it's definitely useful. I probably should. Maybe when I'm done with this document, I'll just throw it in there. Or I guess like an interesting thing to do. Here, let's take a look at it. Is it under the test? No. Simulator. Here it is. Just make sure your colors aren't confusing. There's a chance that they are. And honestly, I'm not super worried about it. Despite, even though they might be, right? They might be confusing. I'm not super worried about it because there's so many different kinds of color blindness that it's hard to like make something for everything. But and plus like all the shapes are different, right? So it's like in theory you should be covered. But obviously it makes sense to like not be completely insensitive to it, right? Let's try it though, just for giggles, right? I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this though, because I don't have an image that has like all my colors on it. I don't think. Actually, maybe I do. Hold on. It's just somewhere else entirely. But yeah, no, I think you're right. Like it's good to check. It's just I don't personally want to get too lost in it. Yeah. Just something that's been floating around in my mind is all. Yeah, no, I mean, I've definitely considered it as well. But I think someone said like a similar thing to me. It's like, well, you can't test for, you're like, you know, if you have a different shape and a different whatever, like you don't, at a certain point, you don't need, you don't really need to account for everything if you have both shape and color, right? Because that was something I was doing with where is this? Drawings. Wait, drawing stuff. Wait, what? Oh. Colors? Yeah, so these are all the color swatches. It's not actually that bad, though. I mean, obviously, this is just one of them. But, like, at a certain point, like, you can't account for this, right? Like, how do you even... Like, when red and green and, like, grays and all that stuff look the same, like, you're basically playing with blue, and then you switch to a different one. These aren't as bad, but like, actually it's kind of interesting because blue and all these have, well, I guess they're, but yeah, like you go between like these, right? And it's like, I mean, obviously some people are black and white colorblind, right? So it's like, I actually really like this color scheme. This is really, really pretty. This is almost my, the color scheme of my monsters, actually. I really, like, I love these colors. This is really pretty. So I've heard if good, wait, I've heard for colorblind for wheat. So I've heard if good for blind, good for wheat. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But yeah, I mean, you could definitely like work on like try to have like vibrant colors, I would say. Although, like, I don't know, like you look at this, right? Like this is clearly like a teal here, but it's almost purple or gray here. It's interesting. It's definitely an interesting thought. I think there's only so much you can do, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to at least, you know, try to be understanding of it. I think it is important for sure. Like as someone who's dyslexic, obviously, like I appreciate when fonts aren't horrible and like super close together, or you know, like that kind of thing. So I can appreciate things being colorblind friendly. But like something like this, like a card game where I have, I mean, how many icons are there? 1, 2, 3. I mean, a lot, right? You're gonna have color overlap pretty much regardless if you're trying to have a color for everything. So this is so there is X type weak and X type blind. Okay, so it tends to work. Basically, you just make sure they don't have the same, which looks like they're different. Yeah. I'm trying to, right? Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, so I'm trying to have at least all the icons be different. And like, yeah, I'm trying to not have stuff in like a similar class be the same, right? This one needs to be lighter though. I want to do something different with this. I want this to be more pink. We're gonna go like this. Do black and white adjustment. And then we're gonna do... That's like way too pink. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for here. I'm kind of looking for like... I don't even know if I'd say this color though. Because that color looks too... Wait, was that not the color I... Oh, that's actually fine. Is this too samey? This might be too similar to the other one, but let's just try it. I like that better than the other icon, but now it feels maybe close to these ones. What if we do something like more pink, like a pastel. Maybe something like that. I think that's it. What is export? Is it Control Shift S? Oh, there is no quick export. Alt Shift Control W. That's wild. Yeah, that's different enough. Maybe what we'll do instead of making the god red, or the old god red, I might make it like a black actually. So many colors. What are we at? 217. We'll go for a bit longer. Go for a bit longer. At least get one more icon done. Maybe more. Oh, come on. Nope, that is not what I'm gonna do. I always find it weird, you don't actually have to hit enter after finishing a transform in Illustrator, and that just throws me off. Throws me off a lot. I just heard my kid done. She was out on her catio. Oh, hi. What up, girl? How you living? What? You wanna say hi to the stream? You wanna say hi to the stream? Come here. You run away from me? No such luck. No cats for y'all. I apologize. I tried. I tried my best. I tried my darndest. But no such luck. I could just do like the symmetry tool for this, but again, I'm not too worried about it. This is where it gets confusing. Come on. Oh, let's do this. No, it needs to be perfectly symmetrical either. I'm being real. Again, this is going to be turned into a few pixels, so I'm not too worried about it. So if it's not perfect, it is okay. Like if I get it nice, that's great. Doesn't need to be perfect. Certainly not. I think that's just a thing to learn in general, though, is that perfection is overrated. There's like a saying, what is it? Perfection is the enemy of done, or good, or something like that. Something along those lines. Maybe it's both, but it's something worth keeping in mind, because if you keep trying to make everything too perfect, you will never get anything done. And I do believe that. Don't let the perfection be the enemy of good. There you go. I was close enough. Sort of. Thank you, though. It's a good saying. That's all I'm trying to say. Alright, that's what I'm going with. Again, not too worried about it. File export as... Wait, let's hope I didn't save this wrong, but oh god. You know, OG structure. Export as OG structure icon. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Alrighty. I want this color to be lighter. That's really weird. That's what I'm looking for. Not exactly. What happens when I do this? Okay, yeah, we get more purple in there. Kind of a cool look, but not really what I'm going for. Yeah. that's it right there. Of course, it is not that icon. I want this guy. The only question is, does this need to be less dark? Or more dark, rather? Just do an adjustment. Saturation. There we go, that's actually what I was looking for. There we go. I think that's cool. The enemy structure icon. Well, I kind of wonder how evil it looks, you know? I almost wonder if like a darker blue would be better. Like a real dark blue. It just looks purpley. I guess that is a purpley blue, but yeah, no, we're gonna go with that. Export PNG. You can always play around with other stuff and make it different later. It's good progress so far. Trying to decide if I want to do more or not. We made what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 icons so far. And I've got 1, 2, 3 more I know how to do. I think it may have just sent y'all to an ad, so I'm gonna hit the be right back screen. I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick. I have returned. Oh, look, best views on shop. Just what we want. Time to ban this person. I need to like learn how to do this better. Mod view. Just keep this open at all times, actually. You. Just click on their name, right? I'll report you. Spam, bot, scam. Next. Scam. Next. Do I really have to put a note? Bam. Get banned. All right. Do I want to do any more? I feel like I could maybe. I think I'm running out of steam, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Yeah, I think we made some good progress. I got 5 icons done. I got a lot other one or 3 other ones planned out, and then I also have I guess I could do this one pretty easily too. So I just got to figure out some of these other guys, which aren't completely necessary, but you know, we can figure it out, and may as well have them. So anyway, show me for a second. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I actually don't have you guys on this screen anymore. We want to. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh God, what have I done? I want to hide that, but I want to. Sorry, I'm jumping around here, but trying to. There we go. There y'all are. Okay, anyway, yeah, I think that's it for today. I'm going to, pretty sure y'all are an ad, but either way, that's gonna be it for me today. On Friday, I will be doing, I think I'm actually gonna be playtesting. I know I've said this multiple times. I did play, I did one playtest with the new patch, and it felt really good. I played it twice, and it felt really nice. So I think we're trending in the right way. So I think that's good. So, but yeah, hopefully I have lined up one of my friends' playtest on Friday. If not, I'll find someone else. But or worst case, we just work on more icons. So, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, see you later. Bye, YZ. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you you hanging out here. And yeah, I will see y'all Friday.